Hello, my name is Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. Welcome once again to this series called the Wisdom Card Series, where today I will be talking about the Voice of Knowledge by Amber Allen Publishing and Hay House Publishings. Today's card, based on my father's book, goes like this. Listen to the silent voice of your integrity. When the voice of knowledge becomes the voice of integrity, your emotional body becomes the way it was when you were a child. You return to the truth, to your own common sense. You return to love, and you live in happiness again. My father always described the individual dream as that relationship within myself. And he put it as simple as a question. Miguel, if you're the voice that's talking inside your own mind when you're listening, when you're thinking, who's listening? I answered, I am. Oh, really? You're the one listening, eh? Then who's talking inside your own mind? I am. And that's the individual dream. The relationship between me and me. You might say the relationship between my mind and my heart, or left hemisphere, right hemisphere, whatever symbols we need to create in order to understand that. But the experience is that internal dialogue. The voice of knowledge gets corrupted the moment that internal dialogue, or we can say that voice inside our own mind, becomes our active domesticator, when it continues to say yes to all those conditions that was taught to us. A belief only exists for as long as we say yes to it. The moment we change that yes into a no, it ceases to exist. Like I said before, the truth exists with or without us. It doesn't need us for it to exist. But in that internal dialogue, the mind becomes the parasite when it is the active domesticator in my life, imposing and subjugating me with its conditional love. Like my brother Don Jose Luis likes to say, Don Jose Ruiz, in the Toltec tradition, there's nothing to learn but to unlearn. To unlearn, to let go of all those conditions, all those wounds that our active domesticator, our parasite, inflicted upon us, in that relationship between the judge and the victim. When we begin to do all this work, via the 4 agreements and all the work of our family's Toltec tradition, we begin to heal. We begin to heal those wounds that conditional love left in our heart. And little by little, our active domesticator, which is the parasite, the mind, becomes our ally. You can say the work that we do is the redemption of the mind, the redemption of the parasite, the redemption of that demon that subjugated us with conditional love. And we heal those wounds with our permission, with our ability and willingness to let go of those conditions that subjugated us. Remember, a belief only exists for as long as you say yes to it. The moment you change that yes into a no, it ceases to exist, because we're no longer giving our intent to it, ourselves to it. And when that happens, the relationship between me and me heals. And when we have healing, we're no longer afraid to experience joy, to experience love, because we're no longer in fear of it. And the voice of knowledge becomes the voice of our integrity, the language of love. Thank you once again for joining me in this series. I will see you next week when I will be talking about the fifth agreement. Until then, enjoy everything in life, have fun, and enjoy being you.